Kule, welcome to Wrench and Thread. My name is Jerry.
And I'm Nydia.
And we're going to talk about how we came to be as a couple, I guess. Kind of let you in on our our
love story.
I was going to say like origin story, like in the comic books. But
origin, not orgy.
I said origin.
Oh, it sounds like orgy.
Okay. So we're going to let you guys in on our origin story. And yeah, so it all started in high school for us.
Mm-hmm. I was a freshman and you were a junior.
I was a junior.
Mm-hmm.
And
2001.
2001. And she walked in through the door as a freshman into the band room, and I was completely in love with her the moment I saw her, which is weird because, she didn't know that at the time. So our story literally starts right behind those doors.
Yep, that's the band room. We were band geeks.
Yeah, we still are.
Yeah. All the magic happened here for him. Love at first sight.
And I think I didn't tell you until we were actually dating, right?
You didn't tell me. A lot of other people told me.
Oh, wow. Thanks, friends.
I knew all through high school that he liked me, but I had a boyfriend, and he had a girlfriend. He actually dated one of my best friends.
Can we not talk about that? I don't want to talk about the friend thing. It's going to be weird for them. Nah, we can talk about it. I don't care.
And I was dating one of the drummers, and
it's hot in here.
Very hot.
I'm dying.
So I had a boyfriend, and he got a girlfriend while in high school.
Because she had a boyfriend, so I couldn't ask her out, so I had to get myself a girlfriend.
And when you're in high school, apparently that's what you have to do. You have to have a boyfriend. You have to have a girlfriend.
No, you don't.
You don't.
But we did anyways. And so we were friends throughout high school. And we really didn't start talking as more than friends until after high school.
Mm-hmm.
Once I graduated, I think. Actually, no, once you graduated.
Once I graduated.
Which was in 2005.
Mm-hmm.
And we would go out on dates. Actually, we had our first date ever at Glorieta Bay in Coronado. Mm-hmm. It's kind of off, once you get off the bridge, the Coronado Bridge, off to the right. It's kind of a nice place. You get to see downtown San Diego.
All of downtown, the whole skyline. It's really beautiful.
Trying to be all romantic. We went at night, of course. So we're walking here in Glorieta Bay in Coronado. You can see the Coronado Bridge behind us there. This is the area where we've had our first date.
First date.
As well as where I proposed to this beautiful woman. So pretty cool.
I want Twinkies now. I remember he picked me up from my friend's house, and he had a blanket and a basket full of really yummy stuff. Is it a basket? Or is it a backpack?
I think I stole a basket from my parents' living room or something that had magazines in it before. Something like that.
And it included sangria, orange soda, Twinkies, I think maybe ding dongs.
No, just Twinkies.
No ding dongs? Because you already knew I don't like chocolate.
Yep.
Okay, Twinkies. So I was in heaven. Hey, who's not in heaven with Twinkies? Come on.
I could have done better. I could have brought tacos.
Extra queso, extra carne y una jamaica chica.
Or carne asada fries. Oh, that would. Anyways, so what happened then? We just dated.
Yeah, but I mean, our first date was pretty awesome. I kind of realized I was in love with him that night. We talked about the way we were raised, the stars, and what we think of life, the universe.
It was pretty intense for new college students, I guess you could say, because we were fresh out of high school. Well, you were fresh out of high school.
I was fresh out of high school. You were working. You weren't in school anymore.
No. Okay, so I was already an adult. I was adulting, but not really. So here we are, kind of in our bay, I like to think of it. It's downtown, beautiful San Diego behind us. And then I'll show you guys a little bit of the view that we got before, but this is where I proposed, and actually we had our first date. So that's why I proposed here. It was at night, that's the only difference. Maybe we'll come back at night later on, but...
we had our first date right on these rocks where we are now. And I remember we were out on a blanket and, you know, we were eating Twinkies and soda and being romantic and talking about the stars. And it was a good time.
And it worked. So we had a second date and a third date. It's windy out here.
Yeah, it is.
So anyways, yeah, so we had a really nice conversation and then we just continued going on dates. Mm-hmm. And
he would keep asking me out. Like, he'd keep asking me to be his girlfriend.
She kept saying no.
No.
No, no, no. No. I think she was scared.
I was a little scared, and I felt kind of like I was betraying a friend. A little bit, because he had dated one of my friends, and I felt bad, but the reality was that we were kids. Mm-hmm. You were even more so kids when you dated her.
Yep.
And because he dated her and because I had a previous relationship, we realized what it meant to be in a relationship and what a healthy relationship was, because unfortunately those relationships before were not healthy.
I was going to
say... But we learned a lot from them.
I was going to say we learned a lot from them. So I'm glad we went through that first, because we were able to learn from those relationships and from the mistakes that we made, and then brought all that knowledge to ours.
Right.
I think that helped us be where we are now.
Definitely. I think it's what made our relationship much stronger.
Yeah, absolutely. So when did you decide, okay, maybe it's time now that we go out as boyfriend, girlfriend? Because we dated for how long?
Graduated probably like a month and a half.
About a month and a half with me asking her to be my girlfriend. And she kept saying no. And then finally one day... I don't know, I was like, I guess I'm going to ask again. I said, will you be my girlfriend? And she said...
Aren't we already? Like, aren't I already?
Mm-hmm. And I was like, cool, I guess.
So that's when
girlfriend.
Yeah, that's when the date we consider boyfriend and girlfriend, July 31st.
That's right. We started dating on July 31st.
Yes.
Fast forward 3 years later?
For when you proposed, about 3.5 years
About 3.5 years later, I actually took her to the same spot.
As our first date.
As our first date. I said, will you marry me? I got down on one knee. Actually, no, I was like shaking, and I grabbed her, and I said...
I could tell that something was happening. Something was going to happen.
I'm not good at keeping secrets.
And I was like, oh, something's
and
happening.
I don't remember what I said. I was just basically something like, I love you, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
I don't know if I remember either.
And then I got on one knee, and this I do remember. I got on one knee, and I said, will you marry me? And she said, no. She said,
okay.
No.
Wait.
No.
It was more of a shock to know, like, no. This is really happening? No. No way.
She said no, and then she said yes. Because I made her put the ring on. Right? I was like, I spent a lot of money. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was great. She said no.
I did say no. But it was more of a, no, this is not happening. Are you serious? Because... Of course I wanted to marry you.
She said no. I still like to say that she said no to me when I asked her to marry me. So we got married 2 years later. And it was
half.
About a year and a half, that's right. It was
15 months, actually.
Okay. 15 months later, we got married. And it was on our anniversary.
Yes. I tried to keep things as simple for him as possible. He only has to memorize one anniversary. July 31st, we started dating. July 31st, we got married. And actually, July 31st, 6 years later, right?
6 years later.
We found out we were pregnant. 5 years later.
5 years later.
2010, we got married. 2015?
In 5 years of marriage, on our anniversary after 5 years of marriage, we found out we were pregnant. with a little monster. If you want to see all the videos for that, you can look for those. Should we talk about what we do and why we're Wrench and Thread? It's a good idea.
He's Wrench. I'm Thread. He's Jerry. I'm Nydia.
That's Nydia. I'm Jerry. And we're Wrench and Thread. I'm Wrench. That's Thread. So, why Wrench and Thread?
Yeah.
Why Wrench and Thread, actually?
Why? Can you guys tell us why?
I'm just a plumber.
What do you mean you're just a plumber?
That's what you just said. You're a plumber, and I'm a... What did you start listing?
Sorry. Well, let me... Okay, no, you first. Explain Wrench.
So, I've been a plumber for going on about 14 years now, and I'm actually a field supervisor now and an instructor for the company that I work for. It's my trade, my passion, my mission is plumbing, and I like to work with my hands. So, wrench, hence the wrench part of it. I think that's it. That explains it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Thread. I have a degree in fashion design and technology, and I get to design fashion, and so that comes, that happens. But why did we decide to make Wrench and Thread? Like, why put those together?
Because they're used to fix things, and we like fixing things, and I think that...
I think it's like a support system.
Yeah. It's a support system. It's kind of like a way that we get to talk about our daily lives and what we go through as a couple and as homeowners and as parents now as well. We get to talk to you guys about our experiences and hopefully tell you about some of the mistakes we've made so far. We're new at this. I know that. And we're fully aware that we have a long way to go. But
it's a lot to learn.
Well, we're learning on the way along with hopefully a lot of you guys, and maybe some of these videos will help you not make the same mistakes that we made. And
we don't make mistakes.
Well, and then also maybe we can show you guys how to fix some things as well. Why not?
Sure.
Cool. Anything else?
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi. Good job. Call Ox over. Say, Ox, come say hi.
Ox, hi.
Is that Ox?
Say hi.
Is this our little family?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you love our little family?
Open.
Open.
Yeah.
Give Ox a kiss. Good job. Did he lick you? He gave you a kissy too?
Yeah.
So that's the story so far, and that's where we are right now. Hopefully you will come along with us for the ride.
Open.
And we're gonna open the paints for Diego so he goes and paints. Yeah? You wanna go paint? Yeah?
Okay. Say bye.
Say bye. Say bye, Ox.
Wave bye.
Make sure you subscribe, follow us on all social media, and all that good stuff.
Yep.
We have a lot more coming up, and yeah, if you have any suggestions, comments, anything like that, please
We'd
let us
love
know.
to hear it.
Leave some comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
What color is it?